Hi, I'm Mike from Crewe Volkswagen. I'm going to give you a quick tour around our brand new Volkswagen Golf GTE, which is our plug-in hybrid vehicle. As you can see, it's indicated by this light here, this is one of our electric cars. Also the blue line leading across the grille, so I've got the plug there, but the car's on charge, which charges behind the badge here. And to the blue lettering on there. Nice little chrome strip on the bottom there, 18-inch Cerron alloy, which is standard, along with the blue brake calipers. GTE badge on the side there as well. Usual full power folding mirrors, LED lights to the bottom of there, and they all fold away electrically when you lock the car. Of course the car's also a 5-door only. If we move round to the back, you'll see we have GTI style LED rear lights at the back, the GTD style exhausts, and we also have the blue in the badge on there. Now, unlike most Golfs, or plug-in hybrid cars I should say, we have all the charging things in there as well, by the way. Under there's the batteries, of course. There's actually no intrusion into the normal bootload space. Usual bits and pieces in there, all the straps there to hold the charging gear in. Close that down. I'll show you at the back here. Now with the GTE, on this particular car we have the full heated leather seats with of course the blue stitching. On the standard GTE, all this is checkered here like a tartan with the blue weave in there as well. Usual vent in the back, all LED lighting, panoramic sunroof, I'll show you that when I step to the front in a second. Tinted rear windows of course, all electric. Now pardon the beeping. You'll notice this car is of rather high specification. That's because it's our branch manager's actual demonstrator vehicle. So of course we have all blue sticks on the steering wheel, around the gear lever, things like that. Full heated seat with the leather standard, dual zone climate control. Of course we have 2-foot pro navigation, full postcode, and this one also has a nice little feature. So if we go into view and press this, that is now where we can drive solely on electric power. So we can program into there, and that shows us our actual range, how far we can go before we have to charge up and things like that. Put that back to normal 3D. Auto zooms in here at Crewe Volkswagen. Usual Bluetooth operation through there. We have the advanced phone prep in there with the USB port, as you can just about see. So all that's in there. Usual also recirculate features on the air conditioning, radar guided cruise control, auto lights and wipers, and the lights on this car are LED to reduce power and also increase nighttime visibility. Usual auto dim mirror and the panoramic sunroof as well, which of course has the blind, which is located here, can be pulled across. All this can be operated with the key as well. Smoker's holder in there as well. Just down to the blind to you now. Goes across there, keeps the sun out. Very hot days. Now you'll notice in there, that light is flashing. That just means the car's on charge. There's nothing wrong with the vehicle at all. It just means it's being topped up now, as you can see, using our Volkswagen E-Station, pardon traffic cone. And that's how long is left on there. So 28 miles in the corner there indicates our battery range. So if I clear that off there, our total range is displayed in the dials there, with 28 being on battery and 475 to the full tank of petrol that's in there. And as you see, the car's done 10 miles, so that'll increase or decrease depending upon your driving style and so on, things like that. Now if I go to hybrid, this tells you your usage over the period of time you've been driving the vehicle, or how you're driving at that moment in time. So, sorry, push that button there. So that basically depends upon your driving style. So all that's displayed in there, and it also comes up on here when I press car. As you can see, it's potential, if I turn the air conditioning off, to go 3 miles further on electric power alone. Now the power flow, I would like to demonstrate this to you, but I'll do it on the video, maybe later on at some point when the car's fully topped up on charge. Basically this is a very similar system to as seen in other hybrid vehicles. It has a graph on there, monitor display. So say for example you're driving on electric power, a blue line comes out of there to the front wheels, and when you brake, a green line comes up on the wheels back into the battery, because it uses the brakes to recharge the battery. Same for if I go for the engine mode and go into here, which is E-Manager, I can, oh sorry, wrong one, hybrid mode even. As you can see in there, hybrid auto, that sort of depends on what you do to the car, how you drive it. It will decide what's best for you. And you can do main chain battery charge, which means you drive solely on normal power, i.e. petrol. and then battery charge, which basically means the engine's power is split. It sends some to the battery to chop the batteries back up, and it sends some to the wheels. So basically you never have to plug the car in again if you choose to do it that way. Of course, it's also recommended to just plug it into the mains at night and leave it going, because it will turn itself off when it's fully charged, as you'd expect. Usual bits and pieces in there as well now. That's basically like a green driving kind of thing, so it tells you how you're doing on electric mode even, and gives you an idea of how green your driving style is, whether you're going overtaking a few cars in one go, all that massively shrinks down, whereas if you're driving sensibly it goes back up again, and how much of the time you've been on electric mode, things like that. Is really quite clever. Usual things like you see on a normal Golf in there, driving data. Of course, all this is wrong. The car's literally just landed here, it's been to the petrol station back, and that's it. So on there, of course, you have usual DAB radio and things, all which is controlled here. Auto lights and wipers, as I said before. It's keyless entry on this one, park assist. As you can see, they're not available at the moment because the car's not running. And this mode here, GTE. Now this is something worth mentioning. It's worth coming down to see the car to experience, because it's quite surreal. Basically, you put the car in GTE mode, and that basically all bit of power to the wheel. So it's the battery motor and the normal petrol motor working in tandem. Now you'll notice with the rev counter here, if I put my foot on the brake, oh, it's not on charge. Sorry about that. But basically, at normal revs, the car is at 0. That means everything's turned on, it's ready to go. When you brake, the gauge goes into the green here in charge. That's sending electric back into the actual batteries themselves. Over there is the battery motor rotations and things. And then you have boost. In GTE mode you have the boost feature, or when you just put your foot to the floor in the car and give it a second, it goes all the way into the boost. That means you have both motors working together to create 204 horsepower to get you out of a situation, or to get you past a slow moving lorry or things like that. Whereas that dial there, the 2, 4, 6 and 8, that's the rev counter for the engine. So that's just sort of like the car's normal sort of driving mode, as if you would have been in a normal car. But of course, with this being a DSG, you just put it in drive and you don't really need to worry about that. On there, of course, is the fuel gauge, and as I said before, in there is your battery range. Now we have about 3 of these here at Crewe Volkswagen, all with various specifications. This is the high spec car, it's also going out for a few days at the minute as well. If you'd like to come see the cars here at Crewe Volkswagen, experience the GTE mode, give the car a good try and see if these plug-in hybrid business is for you, please give us a call. Thank you.